Now, poor Father Stephen and I were saving souls on the high seas of the fjords of Norway.
It was really the other way around.
On the Feast of the Sacred Heart, which I was weeping to miss with you. But Father Stephen had to have his way. And so I was whisked away from the people I love to help him with his bucket list to see the fjords of Norway. But we celebrated Mass for you on that feast day. And another thing that we do on the Feast of Sacred Heart is we always put one person or one couple or one family on a lampstand. And we say, look at this person. Here is a shining example of what it is like to be fully human and fully Christ at the same time. That's really our goal, isn't it? Is learning how to be human and learning how to be fully up to date with the beauty and truth of Christ consciousness. Well, what does a person look like? You know, one of our neighbors. And so we always like to bring down the screen, and we always like to present an award for this person. And this is the award. It's just kind of a sweet something to put on your mantle. It says, priests, deacons, staff, and parishioners of Sacred Heart in Punta Gorda, Florida, hereby recognize, who will it be, as the Person of the Year outstanding in witness to the gospel of Christ and exemplary in his or her service to the parish. Father Stephen, you want to join me down here so you can see? And who's it going to be? Would you come up, please, for just a second?
My mom and I came here, two little widows, came here over 7 years ago. And I'm looking right at her, I came into daily Mass, and the first person to welcome me was Marie Ludwig. And she welcomed me and embraced me and told me about an organization, Guild of Our Lady, in our church. And that's kind of all she wrote. But what I'd like to say, there's so many wonderful people in volunteering. In reading the Liturgy of the Hours over this past week, one of the lines caught me. We're called from worship into service. And I always think at the end of the Mass, Father says, go in peace to love and serve the Lord. And that's what I think we're called to do. And I had an example my whole life. My mom still volunteers. And she's been the example for my brothers and sisters, for her grandkids, and for her great-grandkids. So I had a great example, and I have a beautiful parish family. Thank you.
So wonderful. Just so wonderful. Oh, Sally, what a light you are. Thank you.